Magandang araw sa inyo! Welcome to our newest video. Kamusta kayo? As you see, today I'm alone in front of the camera because, as you also can hear in my voice, we're still battling sickness. And yeah, today's video I want to talk about the things that changed when I married a Filipino husband. So a little bit more personal, I guess, today. Before I start, of course, I want to thank you all. Thank you so much for supporting us always. First of all, of course, I have to start with food because it's a big topic also in our videos always. And yeah, it's also a big topic now in my life. Before, I was not very focused on food. I like food, I enjoyed it also, and I was eating it, of course. But it was not a big part of my life. It was just there. And here in the Philippines, it's like a very big topic, food. Also, I saw before, I didn't even realize that there was something like that, like mukbang, where you watch a video, where you watch people eating. Yeah, that's a very Filipino thing because I never saw that before in my life. But now food is a big part of my life. And also I eat a lot more rice, of course, as I am in Asia. And before I was eating more mainly potatoes and bread and also pasta and only few rice. But now I'm eating daily rice. The daily bread is now the daily rice. But I think that's normal for every foreigner who moves to the Philippines or to Asia, that you eat a lot more rice. And now I'm eating with my hands more often. Before in Germany we don't eat with the hands. Last time I think I ate as a child with my hands. But now here I eat with my hands more often. And also the cutlery changed. Before in Germany you eat a lot with fork and a knife. And here you use the spoon mainly. In Germany you only use the spoon for fluids like soup. And here you use it as a fork and a knife and a spoon. All in one is the spoon. And yeah, actually I was confused last time I had when we were making the video about the German chicken. And I had a fork and a knife, and I didn't know how to use the fork anymore, or I didn't know how to use the knife anymore. So I'm adapting, I guess. And of course, before I come to the more personal things, the nature also changed in comparison to Germany. Because here there are other seasons, like you have only hot season, a summer season and rain season. And in Germany you have all the 4 seasons, like spring, summer, fall and winter. And here we have the possibility to wear summer clothes always. And as we're living close to the sea, we can always go to the sea and go swimming. Or in the evening it's always warm, so you can go out and let the children walk a little bit in the park like that. In Germany, in the spring and the fall and the winter, it would be cold, so you would have to wear a lot of clothes before you go out. But of course you can also go out there. Just it's easier here. But both has its advantages and disadvantages, of course. And now to the more personal things. When marrying a Filipino husband, of course I don't have much experience to other nationality husbands. But Archie is very caring, always taking care of me and the children, and looking after our food and everything, treating me a little bit like a princess. And then of course life is much more simple here in the Philippines. You don't have so many organizational stuff like in Germany, and it's also more easy. Like you can just start a business out of nothing. You don't have to process so much paperwork as you would have with so many tests in Germany. It makes everything really complicated. And it's also simple in the way of living. Like you have a simple food, simple happy food that makes you happy in the carinderia. For example, some people said in the comments that we only go to the carinderia for content. That's not true. We're almost every day in the carinderia. or take out ulam sometimes also. Because not only in this calendaria, also in others, we like to go around a little bit. It's really nice. I really enjoy calendarias. And it's also simple in another way of living. That was also new for me when I came to the Philippines. And that is the toilet behavior. That you don't have paper tissue, of course. You only have a tableau and a bucket. You only have a tableau and a bucket and the bowl. And yes, I had to learn first how to use that. I'm still not so sure if I make everything correct, but I'm clean, so that's good. In Germany you have the toilet paper and the flushing, of course, and here it was new for me that you have like only the bowl and the bucket with the tableau. I didn't know how to use the tableau at the beginning, so I had to learn a lot. I'm still not sure if I make everything correct, but I go out clean, so I guess something is correct. Of course, there are also other things like more personal stuff, how to raise children and something like that, but I won't go into that. There are also new things that I learned considering the food, because you have a lot of fresh food here in the Philippines, a lot of fresh seafood if you live by the sea, fishes, and I really love that. A lot of fresh fruits. I love to pass by the fruit stands, and also of course in our backyard we have almost everything. All the fruits that you need. But one thing that I also had to adapt a little bit more to was on the fresh market. I love to go to the fresh market, but in Germany I was raised like very conscious, considering like keeping of the meat and the fishes, and since I'm here, I'm getting more and more relaxed, because on the fresh market, of course, there's ice, but you keep the I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but the meat and the fishes are sometimes the whole day on the very warm market, and still there is nothing wrong with the meat. So I was getting more relaxed with that. And I also took that with me to Germany when I came back for the first time, because I got way more relaxed with keeping the food. Of course, I'm still handling it carefully also when I feed it to my children, but I got way more relaxed now that I know that the food is still good. You just have to smell it and look at it and sometimes touch it so you know if it's still good, and not like, oh no, it's been warm so it's bad already, like that. Because in Germany you throw, I think we throw a lot of good food, a lot of food that's still good, and that's nicer here. Like you try to use everything. In Germany a lot of food gets thrown, so that's also a good thing that I learned here in the Philippines after marrying a Filipino husband. I hope you learned a little bit about the differences of Germany and Philippines, but now I have to get back to the children and get back to my health, get my health back. So see you in our next vlog when we're all fully restored again. See you then, take care, bye bye!